Many people struggle with the concept of manifestation or law of attraction. And whether you struggle to believe it might even be true, or you question, is it possible for me? Maybe even you doubt, can I hold the state of being that is necessary to create the life of my dreams? Or do you even possibly fear what might be required of you to be able to receive and hold that thing that you desire? In some cases, we do dare to believe and we ask to receive, but we receive the opposite, and it seems like it's not working for me, or it doesn't work in general. Some of us even blame ourselves, and then we lose hope and get frustrated and feel like I'll never be able to make this happen. And that can leave us feeling like manifestation isn't real or it doesn't work. But I have really good news for you today. Manifestation is not only real, it is easy and effortless. You can become a limitless creator once you understand how this truly works. And that is what I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to share with you why you have struggled to create in the past and what it means when you struggle to manifest and how to become the limitless creator that you were made to be. The good news is that manifestation is not just a strategy or a tool or a technique that you can pick up or put down. In fact, we are manifesting all the time. We just have to learn how to do this consciously because you are inherently born a limitless creator. We just don't realize how we limit ourselves. Being a creator is part of being a human. We are made in the likeness of the creator of the universe. There's a lot of confusing advice out there about how to manifest, and some of it's even bad advice. Some say we have to hold a high vibration or frequency consistently until it manifests. Others will say you have to control your thoughts, and that can seem difficult when we are struggling to keep negative thoughts at bay. Others will say you have to stay focused on what it is that you want to create and never think about anything that you don't want to create. Some suggest vision boards and affirmations and visualization, all of which is helpful, but notice the effort and control and manipulation. It is difficult to sustain this, and it's even exhausting. And when you get into trauma, you start to see that those are actually trauma responses. Effort, control, and manipulation are ego-based strategies. And sustaining this type of strategy is extremely tiring. It requires too much effort. You're going to end up feeling like a failure when you can't keep it up. Have you ever noticed how quickly and easily things show up when you ask for it and you don't really care whether or not it shows up? This is pointing to how too much effort and control gets in the way of your magic. Not too long ago, when my partner and I were looking for a house, we went to visit a house that was just down the street in the neighborhood. And we knew we wanted to be in that neighborhood. We loved that area, but the house was not in an ideal location. It was on a busy corner and it was on the small side. And as we got in the car, we said, this isn't the house for us. No big deal. And I very flippantly said, bring us a house that's bigger, brighter, and in this neighborhood. And literally within minutes, as we drove down the street, we drove to the back of the neighborhood. There was a house with a sign out front that was not listed anywhere else. And we were both shocked. We looked at each other and were like, did we just get what we asked for? I knew it would come, but I thought maybe in days or weeks, not in minutes. But looking back, I can see it. It was how flippantly I asked for it and how little I cared when or how it came. I just let go of it. It really wasn't a thing. There was no effort. There was no pressure. And it was the openness in my state of being that allowed it to come through. The truth is, you are destined to live a life beyond your wildest dreams. It is not supposed to be hard. Manifestation is not supposed to be a strategy that you pick up and put down. It's who you are as a creator. And we are creating all the time, whether we realize it or not. Unfortunately, on autopilot, more of the same from the past, if we are unconscious to our capacity to create. The best news of all is if you're watching this video, you are on the verge of a breakthrough because it means that you are ready for what is about to come through for you. Life is about to get really good. So start to believe this is your sign. You are a sovereign being and you are already free. You just have to believe. In any area where you see evidence that is showing you that you are still struggling to create or to receive your desires, it's just simply showing you that you are limiting yourself. When we ask for something and we seem to receive the opposite, it is just helping you see where the work needs to be done so that you can receive. It is just an opportunity to see the stories that you are telling yourself that keep you stuck, or maybe to see the beliefs that are getting in your way. What unhealed trauma created those beliefs, and what parts of you hold the keys to that belief and keep you from changing them. You are one with the creator of the universe. God, source, creator, divine, he, she, it, they, them is inside of you. You are connected to the superconscious mind that created the universe. The power that created everything that you see around you is intimately intertwined in your body and your DNA. This means life gets to be easy. You are limitless unless you limit yourself. Once you learn how to stop limiting the creator of the universe that lives inside of you, the sky isn't even the limit. Struggle and suffering does not serve the collective whole like your thriving does. It doesn't have to be hard. Your frequency and your life force will do the heavy lifting. Your pure presence and light is creating all the time. You just have to learn how to allow it. Learn to believe it is possible for you. Everything is possible for you. You do get to have it all. And that's because you're not really asking for everything. You're only asking for what you need. You're only asking for the desires of your heart that were put on your heart by the divine. All you have to do is heal and remove what gets in the way of believing that this is true for you too. It is as simple as following your heart. It is no coincidence that the moment that the sperm meets the egg, there is a flash of light, and the first organ that is developed is the heart. Your connection to the divine is through the heart. Heart coherence is the equivalent of a regulated nervous system, which is also akin to the feminine, magnetic, allowing, receptive state of your being. When we are in these states, life happens for you easily and effortlessly. It is simple. It doesn't mean no effort, but when you follow the guidance of the desires of your heart, you do what feels right and feels aligned, it is simple. It is easy. We are the ones who have overcomplicated it. It doesn't have to be difficult. It is as simple as following your heart. You have a built-in guidance system. Your emotional guidance system, the sensations in your body, allow you to feel when you are in alignment. You are being guided by the desires of your heart, and you get to have it all because only you know what is right for you. You being you, raising your frequency and your consciousness will have a profoundly powerful impact on the world, greater than you may ever realize, because it is effortless. It doesn't feel like you're trying to do anything, but just simply be at peace, in harmony with life, in harmony with your design and with the divine. If you need to know the plan and you need to stay in control, you are likely dealing with unhealed trauma and you are stuck in an ego-based consciousness. If you need to force and manipulate and control things, you are cutting yourself off from the magic the divine has for you. You're making it difficult. Source already knows the desires of your heart because he, she, it, they, them put it there. And you don't have to keep asking or focusing and efforting. You just have to let go and allow it to happen. Rest in the certainty that it is already done for you. It is guaranteed. It is assured. It is already done. It is the divine plan and will for your life. In my experience, after years of trauma healing, I noticed how I had been limiting myself, believing that I had to stay in the same location because of the kids or because of the school or because of the partner. I had all these reasons that were justifying my stuckness. But when I really realized what I was doing to myself, I allowed myself to rest in the dream and the desire of living in a sunny place next to the ocean, near friendly people who lived at the pace of island life. This is what nurtures my soul. This is the desire that the divine put on my heart. But I was keeping myself from believing that it was possible for me because I had all these excuses and reasons why I couldn't have it. And when I finally let that go, when I said, well, maybe the divine can make it happen, guess what is starting to happen? Guess what is opening up? We have to let go of the expectations of how it should happen or when it should happen or what I should or shouldn't do. We have to let go of what people are going to think, what they're going to say, how they're going to respond. You have to let go of what you think you need to do to save other people or how you think you need to self-sacrifice for the sake of others. You are not helping anyone from that broken, suppressed state. Let go of that belief. and trust the divine plan for your life. If we are trying to get something outside of us to change or to happen to make us happy, then we are not happy within ourselves. We have work to do internally. And that, again, is ego-based consciousness. You are already worthy. You are already enough. You already deserve it. You already have everything you need. You don't need a bigger paycheck, a better house, a nicer car to feel valuable or worthy. If you are still living in an outcome-based reality, then your ego is still driving, and you likely still have unhealed trauma to address. And when you do address it, you'll finally be able to let go of these beliefs and step into a new pattern and behavior. So you can finally feel safe in trusting yourself and the divine to provide for you. When you do the necessary shadow work and trauma healing so that you can fully fall into the arms of the divine, that's when things start to open up. That is when you become limitless. Really imagine for a second. Ask yourself, could I truly do a trust fall into the arms of the divine right now? And if not, ask yourself why. What do you believe is limiting you? Where do you not trust? Where are you not free? That is where your work needs to be done. Get into the body and allow it to lead you. Once you come to that place of fully trusting your heart to lead, you can expect miracles and magic because you are limitless. Only you limit you through fears and beliefs and control and manipulation. How often do you resist what you want? Has it been a lifelong strategy for you? Do you pride yourself on foregoing your needs? Are you used to pushing through? When you're tired, do you grab a coffee or do you go lay down? When you're hungry, do you wait until dinner time? When you need a break, do you force yourself to keep going? If so, you are missing out on your magic. You can have it all. It is safe to trust the guidance of the desires of your heart. Nothing is as it seems. Open and allow the divine to work in your life simply by believing it is possible for you. Be willing to receive the good that your creator wants for you. Take the limits off of God so that you can be truly limitless. And if you still struggle with those shoulds or shouldn'ts or being a good girl or being a good boy or doing the right thing, make sure you check out this recent video to help you work through that. I love you, my friends. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share if you know anybody who could benefit from this. Namaste.